Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then.
Is this a meeting to decide our next stop? How we do this? Show of hands.
Hold your horses, cowboy. It's for those to decide.
I love the what incarnation!
Shouldn't this be expected of a memo keeper? Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan submitted a request.
Hey yo,
temporarily
Black
travel
Swan can stay as long as she
for their own
wants.
personal reasons. As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destinations.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
Hey yo, what's that mean?
Don't! You're freaking me out. Alright. Now that everyone's met, everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting. Firstly, Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone. What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Thank you, everyone.
Hey,
Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce our current options. The first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka. A planet
well, that had to do with what we were
entirely
just
aquatic.
doing.
Many aquatic races reside there. Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melusanin, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure.
Yeah.
The third choice is Enostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation. The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe. Ooh, so many options. I'm seeing stars already.
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit, and then we'll put it to a vote.
I'd honestly like to see where Mikhail
Little
hailed
Misha
from.
and old Mikhail's homeland. Having been through so much in Penacony, as an aspiring nameless, I believe a visit to his homeworld is a must.
Count me in. Still, I imagine that planet must have changed entirely after the Stellaron disaster. I've heard that its land masses no longer exist and the native population has completely changed.
I'm not against Miko's choice, but Star sounds like it's in danger. As nameless, should we not extend a helping hand?
March is right. Though the fact that the distress signals ceased means probably too late. But I still think we should investigate the situation there.
3 votes for Lushaka. 2 for Edo. Looks like we have a winner! Next up, Lushaka, the ocean planet. Then this navigation meeting is yours. I'll go check the warp jump coordinates. Everyone can catch up on some rest in the meantime. When it's time to make the jump, Pom will make an announcement.
Oh, you're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking? There's a rich scent of curiosity here. Such memories can be irresistibly captivating. So, how about you hand that small parting gift back to me? I'm quite eager to have it back. Oh? Never mind. I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory.
Hey, yo, listen, if it was about that time when I was trying to get to sleep and I was thinking of you... No.
This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memory zone, but merely an empty light cone. Remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time, and I procured a few trinkets from your companions? Their functions are similar. This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats. But this is not its most intrinsic function. Light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena. This empty light cone is the same. It can etch your memories in their most vivid form, and then allow me to admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, we must make the world remember us, or use our memories to recreate it. Life, seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impactful memories. Some joyful, some sorrowful, some light, some heavy. But you are different. Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth. You have the power to craft memories that can captivate the world. Your memory can illuminate the universe's future path. And that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see in this portal. How adorable. But do you know the deeper meaning behind it? The reason is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course. Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you.
I'd rather reveal something else to you.
Now.
I mean, what?
Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. Revealing everything at this moment would be a bit of a buzzkill, wouldn't it? I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows
I mean, hey, you're more than welcome.
You're about to drift off would be the most opportune. How about one fine night? I will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you. And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
Hi,
It looks like we're finally about to set off. There are countless gleaming memories out there waiting for us. Why don't we just leave it at that for now? Ah, that's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, I will gift you with some words. They hold great significance to me. Life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our soul companions. You'll remember these words dearly, won't you? In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Papa's sanity, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Okay, that's funny how they're doing this. I really like how they did that. Especially the fucking slipping in script supervisor.
Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to the thousands of distant worlds. You're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you? So, then, it's time to tell you a little bedtime story. Well, let's start with the conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday. Everyone in Penacony failed, and no one survived. But don't panic. The truth, as horrifying as it may be, is not yet irreversible. There's still a glimmer of hope, and that's why I'm here. Next, I'll use this empty light cone that carries all your memories to relive everything that happened before. And when this story reaches its end, I'm sure someone as clever as you will notice it. There's a major flaw in the story you have experienced. Yet, within that flaw lies a glimmer of hope. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a strange dream. You were bewildered back then, and then a galaxy ranger named Acheron showed you a way out. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Nisha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. Thankfully, Acheron appeared again and helped you. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, you soon encountered another murder. The two cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the two victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did learn about the watchmaker from Gallagher. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator in the Nihility, and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan, and opened a passage between the Sweet Dream and the original Memory Zone. Upon your arrival at Dreamflex Reef, you learned the truth that death was actually dormancy, as well as the truth about the Dreamscape, the Stellaron, and the bellboy, Misha. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to seal the Stellaron. However, it turned out that Sunday and the Dream Master had their own hidden agenda. And you had to engage in an ultimate duel on the stage of the Charmony Festival. Finally, the story reached its conclusion. You emerged victorious, with the Trailblaze triumphing over the Order, and Penacony embracing a bright and peaceful future. This marks the end of the thrilling journey in Penacony. I'm sure you've already noticed something unusual, haven't you? The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information, hides in this story.
Like, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened.
Little Misha. Or should I call him the Watchmaker?
So she was going to bring up the part about splitting up with Ramen and
He's only
Sunday.
a segment of memory in a dream bubble, but his ambition for the Trailblaze led him to leave the bubble and embark on a grand adventure in Penacony. While Misha is a rather special memory zone being, and he was granted power by the Trailblaze, there's still one thing that she shouldn't be able to do. A life born in the memory zone could never manifest in reality. So, why did he appear in the Reverie Hotel in reality? The answer is simple. He is the one fatal variable that contradicts all our known information. This means that you, who wholeheartedly believe in this memory, are still trapped in the dreamscape at this very moment. Wake up, sleepyhead. Break free from this eternal dream and return to the real world. We'll find our answers there.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2,
So is it more lore dumping, or do we have another fight?
Not another one. Thank you so much, Lexi.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Anna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100,000 Oak family members, and the desires of everyone in Penacony to usurp the harmony and restore the order.
Unfortunately, it didn't stop there. From the early days of our journey into Astana, we were already affected by the Stellaron. That's a strange dreamscape where we met. Maybe it was a sign that your thoughts were beginning to drift away. I don't think the goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Astana's Memoria into the material world, allowing the dreamscape to blend with reality. And that included a lot of Memoria from the beyond the Skyfire. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality. And reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the temple order.
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. In this paradise governed by the Order, everyone indulges in their delightful dreams and lives happily ever after. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trailblazing expedition. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been trapped in this dream forever.
Fortunately, although the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories, now we still have a chance to turn the tide.
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like gods do. That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real, you'll have a chance to break free from the dream.
The flaw in your dream lies within Anisha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that I was in an illusion too.
Now Sunday has usurped the power of the harmonious choir through the Charmony Festival. Asdana has thus fallen into Anna's dream, transforming everyone equally into the notes of the Eon. Failure doesn't mean weakness. Only the strong can gather the will to resist the Order and try to break free. We still have a chance. To make it happen, please, Black Swan, guide us to those with a strong will.
Like, I'm getting hungry, my dog's probably getting hungry.
It's...
Like, I'd like to finish the story up, come on.
Finally, you were right.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will. And it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own. Do you want it to die?
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a cage. Birds belong to the sky, so we should help them return there, right?
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream. And this is our final hope. Anna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir. Namely, everyone's shared wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. How do we do it? You want to go back? Unfortunately, human consciousness always gravitates toward reality. Now that you've seen the flaw in the dream, there is no turning back. Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to uncover the truth himself to make him regain his consciousness. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some dumb number?
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the memo keepers in Penacony, too. I believe your partners have also awakened from their dreams.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution. Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream. At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core?
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real challenge is, how can we gather a huge number of people as determined as you within a short period of time.
Looks like the Jade Abacus allying oath will be the only solution.
No. No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need bother the Cienjo Alliance such a time quest. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will. That's easy. Just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
You can gather Galaxy Rangers?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive, disconnected individuals. Actually, they're right. That's why we have a tacit understanding of us. Do you know what it is, Acheron?
This is my butt plug.
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger. That it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it follows, countless meteors streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost, because we abide by common principle. The shooting stars of the hunt only descend on the longest night, and with them comes the dawn. We've stayed silent far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the song of the harmony, interrupting them with the discord of trailblaze, and guiding them towards reality. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. I may not be nameless. I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. Anna's dream is too cruel for him and everyone else.
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them to save themselves.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefield and pose a grand finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This
40D.
grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked the beginning of all the stories in Penacony. Indeed, she was the first to discover the world beyond the shores of death, and shared this truth with all of us. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream, and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready? Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
How long has this rain been on the way?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades, or even centuries. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully, we've guided those lost souls to their lives beyond. They were heroes in their time. And they won't be reduced to puppets of the naivety in their death. You see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
Honestly, if I'd known it was gonna last this long, I would have went to feed my dog and stuff a couple hours ago.
I know.
But that doesn't really help me eat, does it?
Why is all this? Why did this rain choose me?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled, perhaps. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans. And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves. Sin-thirst. The obsessions of the Pathfinders. They emerge from the depths of Ix, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeating the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they have journeyed with me for such a long time.
This is how it is. I'm already dead.
Yes.
You watching over me?
Okay, but really though, her transformed state
This
is...
is my duty as Acheron the Watcher. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the nihility, guiding every soul reluctant to become one with him. Back to this side.
But if this is what the departed ones expected, shouldn't you try to change it?
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he a bouquet of flowers.
Even if it doesn't make sense at all.
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have experienced that much already. Please extend your hand and then close your eyes. I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it. Only then will I be able to put an end to the final regret by the Dead Sea.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes, that is certain. Because it was you who told me about the Express, your two former companions. The expedition cut short by the storm, your narrow escape from death, your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers, and Penacony, the hometown to which you could never return.
For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Claire, are you still there?
Take my hand and come with me. We will leave this place. We'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not. As a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. That's the color of existence. Follow it, and it'll guide you and illuminate the way back. By doing so, you'll eventually reunite in the warmth of the sunlight.
Thank you.
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. Welcome to the horizon of existence. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. And it's also an exit out of the nihility for the awake ones. Let's bid our final farewells here.
I want to say my final farewell. I'm gonna have to fight her. I don't want to fight her. I would rather fight. I want to say farewell.
Please stay tuned.
Always distinguish between reality and
Life is akin to a winding labyrinth.
May your schemes be forever.
Anna's dream is too.
The imperfect.
No, this hurts my heart if we have to fight her.
Remember the question in the invitation letter.
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet. But we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer itself. Leave this place. Return to where you belong. And awaken Penacony from this dream. As I said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. So, when will people actively save themselves? The answer is when they are in desperate situation, like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that. The fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior, but as a nameless among those Norths. In this way, you will reunite in the warmth of the sunlight. The rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask
No,
a few
please let me ask you one. Will you marry me?
So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the sweet dream.
My Simpat doesn't
Might I
come up.
ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
Again, I don't have a choice.
If there is a vast, lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay? Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Would you watch over others to depart? Such a task is so meaningless.
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
If the future you forge may not even belong to you.
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
Hardships you must have experienced. In that case, allow me to do something that you must do. Please, tell me your name. perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment. Nobody will remember this conversation or the words. But I believe the name should be remembered. Listeners will remember it as well.
For me, some things are difficult to recall, like there are others that I find challenging to forget. Such is memory, a creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the distant future. I remember that marks the start of my journey, the origin of the vibrant red hue in my life, and the most fervent element amidst every tempest. That's my name. Raiden Ozenmori.
Hey, yo, they just dropped that.
The golden dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights, I'm afraid you will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies.
Hey, we already knew that was the case, that she was the same character from the other game, but
You will only see in black and white.
they just dropped that shit.
But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a place waiting for you. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more.
Did she just destroy everything herself, basically? Oh god, deja vu. Why am I falling again?
Is ponder its significance, then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
Himiko with her giant pizza cutter. And now the real fight. We thought before was the real fight, but nope, we're here. Got the shit. We don't have this shit because I'm stuck with him, but
Let's show them a wake-up call.
fine. Yes, I get it, it's epic and you want me to be on slow mode, but we don't do that here. Okay, the crescendo's getting a little high.
Every petal hole will be swept away by the wind.
Another journey. I weep. Another journey. Every petal hole will be swept away by the wind.
Some value, I suppose.
That's a nice try. Jesus. We know what song it's gonna be.
There seems to be another kind of sound, or something. Penacony's first and last disharmony. Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Did the whole fucking Astral Express just hit him?
You see.
You have heard their call. This is the paradise they hoped for.
They don't know where they should be. That's why I have to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
This heart was staying in a perpetual night of solitude.
So what buffs are still active? Just Overtone? Yeah. Well, we, change it just a little bit.
Every petal hole will be swept away by the wind.
Let's play our own. Let the show begin. Listen up.
Some value, I suppose.
We will never choose to run. Still water to the flip.
There's more to life. Eternal.
work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality.
Listen, Mozart.
Paradise can save more people. Sever my path with your hands.
Thank you. I know how the battle works. Oh, what? See, I didn't mean to click that, fucker. Hopefully that doesn't fuck over the whole run, though.
Let's play our own method. Let the show begin.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about whatever's about to happen, too. Oh, that actually didn't do fucking shit. Okay.
We will never choose your mind. Listen up.
Eternal.
Free will. Every petal in my skull will be swept away by the wind.
Let's play our own method. Let the show begin.
Another journey begins. No water for the flame.
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it.
He's done.
Why does life slumber? Because someday we will wake from our dream.
It's very rare they give the main character lines, but
Brother, the dream is over.
In the first year of the AE-21D8, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carry the tale of those fatal 48 systems maps, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for eternal separation.
so did Robin, or not Robin, did Sunday end up dying after all that?
Slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses It was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos fade in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed the horizon. The chant of everything for the Amber Lord grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplated, time inexorably swings Pot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation looks like the bird. The torrid eagles. Looks like it's dim.
It's the dormant eagles. Don't worry, it's still there. It's just located in the inner ring of Penacony. It can only be when spring and summer overlap. As for the question asked, I think stars do die, just like
Yeah, it just kind of takes a millennia.
no star actually belongs present. The light we see from them is from a long time ago. Even after stars perished, their light travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world.
That is how astrology works.
In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name will be happiness.
No, not just one star. We should have two stars. Or maybe even more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal.
It's a deal then. This is our promise, and nothing will sway our ideals.
Yeah, you bet.
Are they giving us another bait ending, or are we actually good this time? Because they did this bit last time. Oh, wow. Wait, they're actually going into more in-depth stuff about the characters. My bad, G. I'm also not reading this as it's scrolling by. Y'all can do that on your own. Like, whether you're watching it within the same month as this ends up getting released, or a year later after the game's done, like, 4 point something. Your heart be your guiding key.
pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. You've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony, and did this with the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze
Argenti does some crazy stuff.
the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond is just a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Of course he did.
Just as expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me or kick me out of the 10 stone hearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me, P46.
Alright. What will you wager?
Are we talking about a real bet here? I don't want to wager anything just to escape your clutches.
I wouldn't mind being in Jade's clutches.
Just a friendly bet. I'll put on the line what I did when we first met. I'll bet my life, ma'am.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond Call, no one can predict the outcome. I'm on my way to Penacony. Once everyone is settled, we'll return to Pier Point for the final showdown.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally, a chance to kick back and relax.
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, we finished up our preparations. The seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time to reap the rewards.
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor here.
Hmm?
Oh.
You.
So many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out two IBC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what that means?
Screw! Whoa, I just been asleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense.
Besides,
I've taken down or I'd be lacking the residual value you sourced.
and I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest, or I don't mind putting a bullet into your head. Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
See, at least that's less of a what the fuck moment than the last couple of cliffhangers. Yeah, of course I could do fucking... Okay. And now what is this? I hate you guys so much. Okay, so I might record to do those things, but listen. As for the stream, I've been here 5.5 hours. I need to use the bathroom. I'm hungry. My dog's probably hungry. So I'm ending off with the end of the main story there. I might record the side story stuff. I don't know yet. We'll see how that goes. But let me know how you enjoyed the story. I thought it was extremely long but very interesting. You know, they definitely could have pulled out the whole fake ending and just given us the ending, but whatever. Also, the whole thing with the mutual destruction button is still up in the air, and I hope they bring that up next patch, otherwise what was the point of Sparkle handing out the buttons? But, that being said, I can't wait for more story, I can't wait for Firefly's release, I can't wait for the Fu Xuan rerun. There's still a few weeks left to determine whether or not I do want to pull for Sparkle, but I just realized how fucked up the camera angle is on this. Whatever, I've been at the right half of the camera the entire time without noticing. No big deal. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the story thus far, what you hope to, see in the future, based on the stuff we learned at this part of the story, previous parts of the story, etc. And of course, hit like, subscribe, let me know of anything else I should do on this channel, because I do want to play Genshin and stuff, but I'm not doing most of the story mode catching up for Genshin like I did for this. Because there is so much story, and I've heard it's just even more droning on and on than this story was. And of course, subscribe to the review channel in the description down below, ring both bells like Facebook poll to keep updated with things, TikTok, Patreon, where you get the unedited versions of those visually, or come follow on Twitch, subscribe for benefits, can do so Twitch Prime for free, and on the Twitch side, the YouTube side, I'm TheBlaziking, sign out, ta-ta for now. And now, a word from our sponsor. Pointing is hard. Anyway, Dubby is another alternative to your traditional energy drinks, Monster, Rockstar, etc., etc., etc. The person in charge is apparently a much nicer guy than that of G Fuel, and the taste, honestly, might be a little bit better in some ways. So, if you want cool shakers, which the waifu shaker is not currently available, but they might bring them back one day. Some great flavors. And because I am an expert at this, I totally didn't read first. We got Beach and Peach, Dub Slide, and Dragonade. Honestly, sound pretty good. Haven't tried these three. I have tried one so far. Don't remember what exactly that was, but it was a really good flavor, and I'm just really bad at drinking these things that I'm supposed to be drinking to feel better. Though if you want to feel better, instead of drinking just plain old water, or some energy drinks that aren't good for you, or supporting somebody that is not that great, don't forget to use my code TheBlaziking right here. And, well, I think I have one more sponsor for you.